Oh, tansen tu tim tek no ako magan te kio gan tu te megu maya. Iwa kan wap megu ta it's gas tipais. Katski no tin tum tagog mutaya. Wapa ke tipo gup sapa ke mi tawan skipisem. Iwi mamo pegu ti sipi tagani. Niwa ya ko kikigwe. Kini hiaun no kay tuan. Kini hiaun no mina culture wan ma. Big sko naman igan culture ni hiaun apo into ma tsonito in kay tuan mina wan ma. Heritage iko mina tansito igan ni hiwe ka utaskani saki way to we wan ma kay tuan wan ma. Mina miwaya on me wellness niwaki way ta hutamek e waktaya asengi mamo nan sto utaya mana wan signi gan totsel nit kamius chignus yogota totsis skatsuti nit skopunek ektai ma ase mam skuta maka kiogi goyo niwayak igoi titmak ni gan tagiastik pix skone ni hioi on sam Moi to skaumnog to wassag, minagi so pigog. Moi ja ni hiowewag. Mutini gan moiwa yo, nagataskia ka ninan. Apogia no ka piwan ka te ponia. Nagataskia ke utini gan utia ke. Awina, ka sunamagi to mapiks kon ititama. Pogo hawasa ko skayak. Minagi so pego kio nigi ko maog. Ka wik stama ko mapiks ko. Mats ke wan mai intiti nansi mi wats maga. In tumgo ik minaya gasta no taya. Ka pinto wa pingiga. Tsgasti pa isum sisa kismo ka skitano. Utaga music no sio iwi Snama tu tapan aski posi tsaka isinog. Te wi tu tahi tsaka sepi takani kauga pigi wi tahi tsaka. Kispin moi kikaski tangata kapi iktiga ituhti na puu matuas. Zoomen yes tigmaga. Kami asini aiski wi asagi tsigmini iwi asagi. Mitsuni iwi samgoig. Ito tsaka mamopek. So I got my note in tumtago kio kakio. Niwa me napi to tapagano totsgawi. Spigotsenek. Multiplex what's. So I got my note with tomato and gayashi money. You got a gayan sto totsig. So welcome friends, family. Just wanted to leave a little message here for you on this. I'm translating what I said in our language. So tomorrow on March 17th, there'll be a meeting at Blue Quills Gymnasium. And there'll be what's called the 4 pillars, 4 things that are going to be discussed about language is the first thing, culture, heritage, and wellness. And those 4 things are going to be, or what have been discussed already for the last 3 meetings. We've had an initial meeting at Manawansik, in St. Paul, and then we had one here in Goodfish, Tribal Administration Office, and then the last one we had in Saddle Lake. And there, when they discussed, well, if you don't know what the 4 pillars are, look on, I'll put a link to the registration if people want to go online. But anyways, the 4 pillars were what was outcome of residential school, language loss of culture, loss of heritage, loss of wellness. There were individual harms already given. Those were paid out already for abuse, sexual abuse, and emotional abuse, and all those kind of abuses. But this one is for community now. 325 communities across Canada were part of that lawsuit from 2014. And in 2023, it was settled, and then $2.8 billion was given across for all the communities across Canada to identify those 4 things. And so with that, what we've met, those 3 meetings, we said language is probably the most important thing because Our young people can't communicate. They can't talk. You can't discuss things with young people today because they don't know the language. And we're thinking a few years from now, when people my age and older are gone, who is going to pass on that language? Who's going to do that intergenerational transference when we're gone? You know, if my generation passes on without giving out the language to our babies, to our kids, and to our young ones, and even to adults, you know, it's got to be the whole gamut. Ka kio, you see. We have to raise that up, and then wellness, culture, and heritage will all fall along with that, because all those three things can be identified as part of our healing and part of our regaining of our culture and part of our heritage. So that's what we're going to do. There'll be a bus here, and I'm from Kamiush, Goodfish Lake, and we're having a bus leave here at 4:30 if you don't have a ride. It'll be leaving at 4:30 from the multiplex to Blue Quills and back. And then if you're far away, you're urban, or else you're farther away, I'll post a Zoom link as well. Not a Zoom link, but a registration. And from there, you'll probably get a Zoom link to join us. I'm going to be there tomorrow, and there's going to be a few elders and speakers and people that have been involved with this project, and we're welcoming you. You want at least 100 people. We had we had a meeting this morning about it, and there's more than 50 people registered, and maybe about 15, I think, that was said that were attending in person. So we need those people to come in person as well. You know, it's more intimate and more seems to have more impact when you're in person. And you're going to be fed. So we're out there about 5ish, and then 5:15 there'll be the lunch, supper served, and then go into the discussion, and then kind of a group discussion as to what there'll be several questions asked. So I just want to talk a little bit about that, and hope to see you either in Zoom or else in person tomorrow at Blue Quills University na Halotini Thayotson Stami Magna Blue Quills, and I have roots there. I've taught there for 4 years, and I always want to acknowledge that was our ancestors, the ancestors that reason why we still have that university, which is a hotbed of language and cultural revitalization, and the academics of our people from a Nihio Dene Sutini perspective, because we have two different nations. You know, we have 7 nations, but the majority is Nihio and the other is Dene Sutini. So, Kisko Yagwamba, that's what I wanted to say. They asked me to get a message out on social media. Maybe you listen to it, but Keith Tomin,